Morning, Swirly Nation, and welcome. Saturday morning, Pittsburgh, UPMC Lemieux Center, Chicago Fury, 2010 Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Long lineup at Starbucks this morning as I was trying to get to this game on time, so thanks for hanging in there with us. Of course, the quality of production, camera work, and audio does not change here at Center Swirl. I feel like we've struggling. Filiaggi and Armstrong will now change. He just bumped it to Carter there. Maybe Armstrong, a little headman pass, maybe a little communication. Also at the end of the shift, and we know if anyone's walked up the stairs these days, how tired you get immediately, right? Am I right, guys? Chris Merlot working the camera, nodding his head in agreement. The brain's the first thing to go when you get tired, I tell you. That's why when I get upstairs, you've got to go lay down for a few minutes before I start doing anything immediately. My routine. Preston Clutter directs the puck off on a little centering pass to Chicago Fury, who played the Penguins really good the last time these guys played. They really spread out the offensive zone. They move the puck around. They use each other a lot. 4:55 on the clock here as both these teams feeling each other out early in the first period. 9:37 a.m. local time. Harris, Shub, and Evans out here. Julius and Ofterhide. A little stumble by the Fury defenseman, and Shub jumps on it. Evans looking for an open lane. Harris, the high guy, and they try to execute that attack triangle. But it's broken up, and the Fury come the other way, offside at the line. I don't know if that was offside. I think it's close, but Fury image on the neutral zone now. It's a little regroup inside the Penguins line. And offside call. I saw Cameron Evans scrambling for the Ray Conway face-off play in the neutral zone here, and was trying to get over there before the puck dropped on the last one. He wasn't lined up correctly, and now he is. You see him at the top of your screen there. He's waiting to streak down that wing if they can ever bump it to the weak side here. Doesn't happen as they tie it up. Voigt with a nice D to D. Try to go back to D. Get up the wall here, but a good job by Julius to hold the puck at the red line. He just wouldn't back off. He stayed right up inside the red line to make it difficult on them to attack. Bouncing puck in around the net. The Fury come up with it, dancing down out of the corner. Centers it, bouncing puck. Can Shuby get that out? Is Shuby? Oh my goodness. Typical Carter Shoot fashion. I miss Shuby. He missed a little bit of time. He's back into practice past week. You know, these boys have been mixing it up on the outdoor rinks lately. I got one in my backyard, and finally the weather has come around for it to start going. And we got her all really dialed in here right now. Back on side as they scramble. A Star was trying to jump up and get on the play. It's White and Star going head to head against each other here, and kids that can really skate. Star checking White, White checking Star. Armstrong just kind of chips it, gloves it, bats it down, and continues down the wall, and here he goes. He's still got it. Runs into the defender and falls. The Penguins are now at the back check and get back in their own end here. There's Star again, as we talked about with his skating, as they call it offside. Dangerous, the ever dangerous, the horse, Campbell. Pretty good 200-foot player is Campbell, right there, 88. I wonder if that's a Patrick Kane, maybe Eric Lindros. Fury regrouping their own end, a good outlet pass as they come up with speed, attacking the Penguins D. Puck's bouncing around at feet, they can't sort it out. Wu just swoops in and takes it. He's up in front of his bench all by himself. He's 1-on-2 real on the far side as Wu cuts to the middle, and good thing there's no body contact because he would have been sleeping right there. Cutting it on the trolley tracks. Nonetheless, they get a shot of net. It's swallowed up. A whistle here to the left-hand side of the Fury goaltender. Fury making a wholesale line change. And they've got Kaminsky up on the right-hand side, off their head, back all alone, and Real trying to get it through. He does to Sproul, and he hits the crossbar up over the net. It ricochets back, and Wu jumps on the puck as he's trying to look for someone in front. Sproul, anybody. Puck again controlled by Sproul, bumps it back to Ofterheide. Ofterheide walks to the middle and then dumps it back down to Sproul, into Real, over to Wu as it's centered right through the blue paint. To give the Fury an opportunity up ice. Kaminsky was poaching there at the blue line, and it's now a 2-on-1 coming the other way. And that was 7 different kinds of smoke right there with that 2-on-1 play. Kaminsky stuck trying to hold the blue line as they came up with all kinds of speed. Ofterheide did take that pass away. Unbelievable as he looks off the pass, kind of possibly freezing Preston Clutter on that play, and then beautiful accuracy on that short side laser beam. Great deception, sending out all kinds of bad information as he looking, tilts his blade like he's gonna pass, and then eventually just ends up putting it short side, top shelf. 1-0 Fury. A minute and 18 seconds on the clock here in the first, so a late first period goal as Cameron Evans streaking in 1-on-3, looking for some help. Julius just kind of flops it back into the zone. And Lowe will now try his hand at staying up, and another 2-on-1, Campbell and Evans. This time a pass, and unbelievable save by Clutter diving across. I've seen him do that in practice. Unbelievable. Never give up attitude. How important is that? Two of their best players, for my money, on a 2-on-1. Nicely executed, all kinds of speed, dangerous, and Clutter shuts the door with a Marc-Andre Fleury-like save, diving across. That'll be on the Cine Swirl highlight reel, I imagine. As Nick Paris will have to hit the editing suite to dial that one up with some unbelievable banger tunes off of TikTok or something, as we start to get things going on our social media pages, Twitter, Instagram. Subscriptions way up. We're trending, folks. We're trending in the right direction. Big things happening here. Cinnamon Swirl, Swirly TV. Fury don't like the call. They're trying to sort it out. A penalty here to the Fury. Clutter was well aware to the bench. And as they try to talk this one out and figure out what the heck happened. Faceoff will be in the offensive zone, of course, on a penalty. I was in Columbus last night for the Penguins game. I had the opportunity. I'm doing play-by-play here. I got called up to the big show from Cine Swirl to do some color analysis on Penguins radio the last two games back-to-back. Last night in Columbus is the Penguins with a 5-2 win. Sidney Crosby with a hat trick. Drove down. I'm not in the protocol bubble, so I had to drive to Columbus, a 3-hour drive. Get ready to do the game, and then drove back last night. Got in around 1:30. Just buzzing from my two-game tryout. I got to thank Cine Swirl for the practice. Penguins look to get going here. These little Penguins, 2010s, to get it going here on the power play and get themselves back into this game, as it's tipped off of Star, they're saying, and I think it was just because there's a few seconds left, and just in case they didn't want to drop the puck again. But that's the end of the first period. A minute left on this minute and 30-second penalty. Penguins down 1-0 on a great, nicely executed 2-on-1. And right after that, Clutter had to answer the bell on another 2-on-1. Make a save off of Evan White, sprawling across to keep this score a one-goal game. Sure. We're joined now by George Pearsall. His sons are heavily involved in hockey here. I know he's a unbelievable hockey dad. I want to ask you actually about the outdoor rink, because I know you're a big pusher of the outdoor rink in the hockey community here, are you not? As we sort out George's. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, Colby, big fan. Year number 12 for the outdoor rink, Pearsall Pond.
Is that, yeah. Yeah, we got ours going good. We just wait for weather, and then hopefully you get it right. One day even of having the rink is worth it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And we're getting a few weeks now.
That's where the boys get better there. Outside, messing around, being creative.
I was trying to coax some of the other parents off our team coming in. George does not have a kid on this team. His kid is on the team that's the year younger than these guys, the 11s. How's Braden doing? Braden, of course, a little buzzsaw honey badger. The 2011 team banged his elbow up the other day.
Yeah, he's fine. On the mend. He should be back here in a month or so.
I think he had surgery, right? Yeah, he had surgery. Poor guy, little guy. He's tough, smile on his face the whole time. Can't keep a good man down. Can't keep Braden Pearsall down. I'll tell you, he'll be back soon.
Soon enough.
As I'm sure he's loving getting spoiled right now from mom and dad, and even big brother, right?
Yeah, he's training like Ivan Drago. Nothing wrong with his legs.
Long way from the heart, right?
That's right.
Cameron Evans comes out of the corner looking for real backdoor. Can't get it to him as he now has it behind the net. Sorry, I just jumped right into the play-by-play. Sometimes when you're natural like this, you just old habits, right? You work the seam passes. They're back and forth. Filiaggi forces a play inside to the middle. To Evans is real, gets it going now around the horn as Starr now drops in, and there's that seam pass, and that shot was blocked by Filiaggi, just too long to corral it and get that shot off. Gave guys time, a little catch and release action there, a little bit quicker. Everything needs to be a little quicker, of course, at this age. They're working on that. Penguins still in the offensive zone as that penalty does expire, and it's now back to 5-on-5.
Great puck movement on that power play there.
You like that? They've been working on that, and they get those seam passes going. We've had some success in the last few weeks. It's real cuts to the middle with his patented back across shot, cutting to the middle. Evans will try his hand at it. Blocked again, and Filiaggi follows on. Try to start something in the corner here and keep a play alive. A little battle, scrum down low. I'll tell you what, hockey's all about these one-on-one battles. It's Campbell and Evans. Evan White up the ice. And those two are dangerous. This Evan White and Campbell stung us in the final a few weeks ago over the Midwinter Classic as the Fury went on to win that game. And I think Campbell had about 8 points or something. He was absolutely on fire. He didn't come off the ice. They were shorthanded. They had an injury. A kid couldn't be there. They had a few call-ups.
Oh,
they played lights out. Hey, how about we want to say our condolences, Georgie, to Clark Gillies. I don't know if you probably saw that news, of course. Great New York Islander, Hockey Hall of Famer.
Big supporter of the Maryland U Foundation.
Yeah, and that's where I think we met him. Hey, he's unbelievable man, and I only know him just like you. I'm sure we're around the same age of really being lucky enough to get to know him at that camp, and as a person and as a man. And I mean, charismatic, charming, funny, big smile, huge man, big personality.
Tough as nails.
Tough as nails. I mean, great with people. And an amazing guy. We'll miss him dearly. That shocked me to hear that news last night. I was saddened to hear that because I just love the guy. Singing, dancing, telling jokes. He did it all, and he lived a life touching a lot of people with just kind of the person he was. So it's sad to see that news last night. We lost a great man and a great, one of the greats of the game, really, and one of the toughest SOBs there is out there to ever play as well. And of course, the Islander dynasty teams, everyone knows Clark Gillies.
Absolutely. He will be missed.
Here we go, Filiaggi and Armstrong. He gets it through to him. Cruz tries to cut inside as he's swallowed up in the middle. So hard to execute across the blue lines and get to that middle of the ice.
Great play by Filiaggi there, just to feather the puck up to Armstrong.
Yeah, it's just those little battles, right? Filiaggi under duress, he wins his battle. Filiaggi, a feisty little guy. He's got good speed, good hands. He can shoot, can make plays, but he's got an engine. He's got an engine also, and he's got a high shot too. Not having him over to my outdoor rink. I got it situated in maybe a bad spot where my kitchen windows could get broken with a Filiaggi wrister as he just let go and hit the back glass. I just picture that being my window.
Your outdoor rink is a couple blue lines and a red line there.
Did you
as well,
see
right?
that? Yeah, they sent me the LED lighting underneath. I didn't know it would shine through as well as it has.
That's great.
Yeah, it looks awesome. We've got some great pictures, and I just set up the blue line, the red line, and they give you the lights around as well, around the boards. It makes it really pop. Oh, what a play by Filiaggi. Takes two guys on with speed and just bumps it to the middle to Carter, who's wide open, and they're going to call that as an accidental. That wasn't a trip. It was the guy ran into him. Julius tried to keep the puck in the zone, was beat to it.
Penguins down one
play here.
Penguins down 1-0 and carried the play here in the second period.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, they started with a power play and continued with some good chances. They can't quite execute to get it on the inside. I mean, I don't know how many shots they have on net right now, but nothing of quality. Missed a bunch of nets. Real cutting in back across. Filiaggi missing the net. But they are in the O-zone. They're trying to execute and create. Campbell wins the face-off here. On the power play, they go D to D and just try to get it in. Jake Starr blocks him in the corner and then carries on into the battle. Sproul sucked down low. This puck comes through. That's a high stick by Evan White. As he hits it, they'll touch it. It'll go all the way down the ice. High stick. Defensive zone face-off comes all the way down. Just Leafs winning a draw simply here, George. See how face-offs, they get possession in the offensive zone. It's key they maybe win the draw here, can generate a little shot on net. You never know what can happen.
It's amazing how important face-offs become as the kid gets older. And puck possession really becomes more of a factor in the game. You see what Rio can do here.
Man, it sucks chasing the puck. You wonder why your dog likes to chase that ball all the time. It's oh! Great job by Rylan Ofterhide to stay with the poke check and great skating. It's Real streaks down the wing. He beats one. He had Sproul all alone in front. Elects to try to poke it at the net. He stays on it, takes it around top. Sproul stays with that and finds it, and just is tripped up as he's trying to get to the middle of the ice. This Fury team does a good job shutting down the middle, and a 2-on-1 break again. Campbell and White, and this time Campbell decides, you know what, I set you up, you couldn't score last period. I'm going to take the shot as he elects for that short side high, and Clutter learned from last time and said, I'm going to hold my ground and stay big here as he deflects it up over the glass. Great save, Preston Clutter.
I think that went off the helmet of Clutter.
Did it hit his helmet? I thought it hit his shoulder. Yeah, it might have hit his helmet. That's using your head. You know, when we used to hit goalies in the head in practice, they used to hate it, and we used to bug them. We used to say, nice save.
Just trying to wake him up a bit.
Big scrum in front. Trying to find those seam passes down around the net. Shot pass to the back door. Strong side to weak side. Spread out this penalty kill. Fury's trying to go to work. He's got no support, and Wu sees that and smothers him up as the Fury come over to get the puck in support. Attacking out of the corner. There we go. Starr using his body. It's not a body check. He just kind of out-muscles him, pushes him off the puck. In a puck battle. These kids are trying to get used to a little bit more how to use your body, how to get in the way, George. And I know you've got a kid 1 year older, right? Is he on the nines, right?
On the nines. Right before this game, actually.
Oh, they played earlier here?
Yep.
Well, that sucks. You could be at home sleeping right now.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, unfortunately, the Pearsalls, or fortunately, the Pearsalls are a rink rat family. We take up residence here at the UPMC Lemieux Center. The rent is pretty high, but we all make it work.
Right.
Here goes Evans. They try to get it out of the zone as the penalty's now over. And Julius is on forward as he gets a clear, and everyone tries to get to the bench on a change. Ofterhide with a good job getting back in the lane. Fury were making a little change as well. Look at that little give and go through the neutral zone. And then a drop pass. Campbell, elusive down the side. Oh my gosh, it's Campbell. I love the way this kid plays.
Got the puck on a string.
Yeah. Shoop, give it a little bounce. Oh, Evans was looking. That's a tough pass. We got to get those kids. I've been talking to Cam about him pushing over to the far side of the ice, kind of on an overload. So it's not such a long pass. You see those D, Georgie, they can pinch up and get in the way. Oh.
Goes Evans.
A little 2-on-1 here, and can we center it to Shub? No. Campbell back. We see him at one end, we see him at the other. Campbell doing it all here for the Fury again this morning. Another game where Campbell is all over the ice and being effective. Fury making a line change. Evan White just keeps some pressure on. He'll look to change now as the Fury are on the bench and come in on the forward check, and the Pens look to get out of their zone. Ofterhide, a good poise play, and Shuby, a little how's she going in the neutral zone, and then you just saw it right there, Georgie. That's the Shuby flip. One of the best I've ever seen.
Like the Murphy dump?
It's like the Murphy dump, only better. Shuby is automatic, and he's got about 30 feet on that flip, and it's unbelievable when you look at the pipe cleaners of arms for these kids that he can elevate it that high, but he never fails. I don't know, maybe Chris Shub is got him on the rubber bands at home.
I think they're working on it.
There it is, little turnover. Armstrong, a little pressure. Filiaggi comes in and sweeps up the rebound, and Cruz gives him a concussion against the boards on the celebration. Filiaggi wants to get out front. He's coming by. The hair is flowing. Luca Filiaggi pounces on that loose puck on a forced turnover with pressure from Cruz Armstrong as he forced the D-to-D pass and continued on. And you can see, I mean, this is what you're trying to show these boys at this age, George. everyone has a little job to do, and you know, when it works out, you know, we see the smiles on these kids' faces when it's executed and it's worked out. So a hard forecheck turns into a goal, George. Filiaggi's ready and reading that play to pounce on it.
Filiaggi, the former North Pittsburgh Wildcat, product of the Wildcat Light program, did not hesitate, went forehand, backhand, and he finished. Great play.
Yeah, that was a snipe, and I mean, that was almost Crosby-esque as we've seen a couple nights ago against Ottawa. Crosby forehand, backhand, schlank. Very similar to Crosby. Very different hair they have, though.
Nice to see him tie it up. Lots of pressure. Nice to see him rewarded for it.
Armstrong stretching out to the blue line as the Penguins just get it in down low. Gives them an opportunity to get a wholesale line change in defense forwards. Evan White back on the ice again. Campbell probably looking to come on. Yep, and he steps on the ice. As Real streaking through the zone. Look at the crossovers, acceleration.
The way he built the speed up with those crossovers there.
Yeah, just a powerful skater. Real strong on the puck, powerful skater. Use those crossovers to be a little more efficient, build some power, change angle on these defense, get their feet crossing over. Little long bomb shot. That was probably one of the few shots on that Filiaggi goal that we inside as there's another turnover, hits a ref's foot, and Real trying to corral that puck, gets it on the backhand, and Real with a nasty backhander of his own. We saw Filiaggi go shelf, but we've seen Real turn and rip it through Sega Genesis, just hold down the shoot button until that meter's built up and then release.
Real's a dangerous player. You give him time, he'll bury it.
Yeah, he likes to wind it up in his own end down that right side. We've seen him a lot throughout this year. Build up with the skating and those crossovers and come in and cut into the net. So it can be dangerous when given some open ice. Stroll in on the forecheck. They're going D to D. They'll get it out the weak side, and they're right up into the neutral zone now. Good headman pass to Campbell as he enters the offensive line, and there's Austin Wu to come in great position, break it up.
Strong play by Wu there on the boards.
Yeah, Wu in the perfect spot. Just good support to read that play and jump in and pick it off. And here's Wu again, down low now, doing work with his defense partner, Kaminsky. They both get stuck on the same guy. And Hoyt, a little delay, a little pump fake, steps to the side. This is what the Fury do well here, George. They set it up, they get possession, they spread out spread the zone, really. They use the whole end zone, east, west, north, south.
Either control the puck down low, sucking our forwards down, leaving the point open, doing a good job fighting them.
Wu just charging, opening up that lane for Real to cut into the middle and rip a shot. And there's another example of a guy just doing his job. Wu taking two defenders with him, powers through the net, allows Real to have an opportunity to cut out top, generate a shot. I like how he hit the net. And that one, you never know with Wu driving in there what can pop loose.
He's a skilled player. He'll find the seam if it's there.
Hyde keeps the puck in off this face-off as the Pens look to go to work in the offensive zone. A little board battle here. Shuby, as it kicks out of the zone, Shuby says, all right, we'll regroup, we'll try this again. After Hyde using his legs. Up to Shuby, who dumps it in. He's looking, everyone's going, who's going? You got him? I got him? Am I going? Are you going? And Shuby just laying in the weeds like an old slimy jackfish, and he jumps on it. Once again, pumps a wrister over the net. Was that a wrister? Was that a Shuby flip again? I don't know. Pens now on the hunt in the corners. Paris comes in to help, and there's another one. Little forecheck action, laying in the weeds, and the Pens have jumped on some loose pucks, some puck management issues here by the Fury. Have given a goal to Filiaggi and a couple of good chances on the last few shifts here by the Penguins as they have run out of gas right now as Fury look to come up the ice, and everyone's swirling, and Shuby with all his might wrists that 1,000-pound puck down into the zone.
I'd be interested to see the shots on goal this period.
Here's Armstrong on the forecheck again. He turns it over. He has Filiaggi. Filiaggi there, and it just jams him up a little bit. Filiaggi's got to bust his butt to that back post. Get that puck on his forehand, but a nice play down low across to Filiaggi, all off a good forecheck. and a line change. The Pens come on, and here goes Starr. He's got the headman pass. Filiaggi again, almost woulda, coulda, shoulda. Who was that? There, Filiaggi, oh. As he's tied up and seems to be in a little bit of pain there, maybe tweaked his wrist a bit or something. Oh! And Armstrong comes across and runs into his man, and saying he didn't mean to, he meant to just rub him out there a little bit.
What a lead pass there by Jake Starr to Filiaggi.
Oh, Starr's head was up. He was regrouped, absolutely. And Jeremy, I don't know if Nick Paris can pull that. That was a sauce pass too, just a laser beam up the gut.
Not all the kids see those vertical passes at this age. That was great vision.
They don't see past the first lane or the first guy. You know, it's hard to see, you know, the next layers all the way up the ice, or the next layer in the offensive zone. That's that first guy, and that's it. To see that second seam and that second layer be challenging at this age. To find it as the Fury attack in the zone, and oh, a great chance. D-to-D cross back to Campbell as he was attacking. Perfect timing. Filiaggi still on the ice here for this kill with Carter. Armstrong sits for body checking.
I really like Penguins forward Carter.
Yeah.
He's a buzzsaw, just never stops working. Keeps his feet moving the whole time. Great player.
Yeah, he's a real smooth skater, has an engine, smart, reliable. Get it done at both ends. Real good teammate too, uses his players and his teammates well, distributes the puck really well. Solid guy. And
he's at Cleveland.
He lives in his car.
Okay.
With his dad, Brian, who's our team manager. Shout out to all the team managers out there, especially ours, doing all the thankless work and organizing and setting everything up as a scramble around the net, and Penguins can just get this out. Another 23 seconds here, George, on this kill. Big kill here if they can get it.
Clutter, strong.
Now we've gotten some good showings from our goaltenders this year, that's for sure. Each guy having some great games and giving this team a chance to win with 4 seconds left on the kill. Great battle by Julius.
Strong play.
And Merlot here now will collect the puck, try to chip and charge past him as Armstrong comes back in to help out his teammates. Comes down low, swoops in, picks up the puck. And he's got energy. A little bump to the middle, a little bump to the air. He got it to him. It's onside. Waning seconds is real. Just tries to get the shot off as a stick-on puck deflection as the buzzer sounds. Filiaggi with a goal that period. Fury in the first period strike, and Penguins answer back in the second, and we're going to the third period all tied up, 1-1. I think it's been a pretty even game thus far, George.
Took a few minutes for the boys to get their legs going, but I think that period was all Pens. Good to see him cash in and go into the third tied at 1.
Yeah, I think they need to hit the net a little more, right? If there's one thing I could point out, they're getting some chances, nothing of quality really, and when they do, they've been missing the net a lot, so I'd be preaching that on these guys. Hit the net, get to the net, pick up rebounds. A little greasy, little ugly, little slimy.
What's the typical goaltender rotation? Do they go full game?
They'll go full game usually. I think we only have 3 games this weekend, so I mean, if I was the coach, I'd probably go split skis on the last one. But I think we've got Chicago Fury again this afternoon, and then once tomorrow morning, and that's it.
How many times have these teams met so far this season?
I don't know. We've got that in the Rolodex here. I'd have to look to our statistician and producer Nick Paris for that one. He's not paying attention right now. He's on his I don't know what he's on. He's on Robinhood trading stocks here Saturday morning. I got to tell him, hey, guess what? I think it's closed on the weekends, buddy. But very highly active, I guess. Just joking. He's not doing that.
I think he's in on the crypto, right?
He's on the crypto. He might be on the crypto. I saw a tweet the other day. Russia banned the crypto. I don't know anything about crypto. I just saw that on a tweet. Can't use the crypto. I haven't used crypto yet. I don't know how to mine.
Seemed like a bit.
There we go. There's a shot on net and a rebound by Wu as I get back to the game and get to my strong stuff and get out of the crypto world. There's Campbell up the ice, speed under the puck as he comes up and attacks and dishes it wide. Penguins look to converge as they bump it in behind the net. And there's Campbell and Merlot tied up behind, and Stroll strolls up to the puck, and the battle is won, and it's come out, and there it is again, Clutter. They tried to go short side high on him again.
2 big saves there.
You can see a little puck battle. When you're going in on a puck battle, Compete has to be up a little higher here with this Fury team. These guys are strong on pucks, and a simple play out of the corner can come out and turn into a scoring chance pretty quick. It's at any level, right? Like NHL level, it's always like 50-50 puck battles. Who wants it more? You tally them all up at the end of the night. Who wins them all is usually the team that'll win the game.
Penguins really focus on the USA hockey model, small area games.
Yep.
The older you get, the game gets smaller, quicker.
Faster. Yeah, you get swallowed up pretty quick. You got to be able to think quick, move quick, adjust quick, all while being pretty ferocious on pucks and battles and have your compete level through the roof. And my dad, he's the hockey nut. I'm sure he's up listening in Saskatoon right now. He told my son, he said to Cruz, hey Cruz, if there's $5 million on that table, what would you do if I just took it and ran? And Cruz says, I'd be coming after you. I said, well, that puck's $5 million when you're in the game. I thought that was pretty funny. And I remember my dad saying that to me when I was younger.
It seemed to work.
Anything to trick you and motivate you. Penguins can't get the puck out of their line here, and now it is, and they're going to decide to change as Fury will now regroup and have some open ice to get up to the red line. We'll see if they carry it in or dump it in, and they elect to carry it in. Osterheide regathers it. Good poise on that play right there to regroup and get out the other side. Now you see all the time the Penguins have. Chipped up to Filiaggi. Here they come. They're attacking. Speed wide. They get the defenseman to turn. Filiaggi, nice pull-up play. Who can he find? There's Julius sniffing down the back door, and he doesn't see it. He's under duress there on the far side of the ice from us. Merlot down to Filiaggi. Sorry.
No, he didn't just throw it away there. He held onto it and make a play.
And Carter in front from Armstrong and just misses. The defender gets a piece on it there. Puck pops into the corner. And Julius right there ready to jump, shoots it through. That may have missed the net nonetheless. The goalie jumps out and grabs it. And a couple good chances by the Penguins there, just on puck poise, as you mentioned, George, hanging on to it, not throwing it away. Continue the offensive push and generating some other plays and some battles won and some execution of the front of the net. And, you know, that's key. You don't see forcing it, right? You don't want to force it.
Carter, Filiaggi, and Armstrong line really seems to be getting the bulk of the chances here.
Yeah, they've created a few there at the end of the second period, and of course Filiaggi scoring that goal off a good forecheck, and you know, still with some energy and battles won as it's come in, and we see a little puck off the end wall. Bounces to the other side of the net, and Merlot didn't know whether to go out the weak side or the strong side, and then puck bouncing off the wall and eludes everybody and kind of just bounces out front. A shot off a Clutter, and then just the old rainbow off of him, up and over and into the net, and they restore that 1-goal lead off a nothing play.
So often in these tight games, it comes down to those little bounces, you know, puck luck.
Yeah, not very good puck luck right there for Preston Clutter and the Penguins, and just a little bit of misreading and missing the puck on a little battle down there as Kaminsky just comes through with the bulldozer plow down the wall, and anyone in their way get out of the way. And same thing right here.
2-on-1.
Shuby 2-on-1, a block shot, and then a barrel over the defenseman as they took off, and that puck just would not lay flat for Evans as he was looking to get in, and a backhander out of the net as Parrish crashes the net. That puck's on net. That goalie doesn't squeeze that Paris as Johnny on the spot.
Sneaky backhand by Evans there.
Sneaky backhand of the man all over him, and still strong enough to get it off. He's small, but he's mighty. Just like Jeremy.
Small and mighty, that's what they say.
Does that describe him? Job by Carter, he bumps it to himself and then he's off, and Armstrong coming in trying to support as the Fury quickly get that puck out of here. They say, I'm not messing around with this Viliaggi line. The way they get after us and battle down the wall as the puck squirts to Julius. He enters, tries to flop a backhander in around the net, and it's bounced off. Armstrong, Viliaggi battle. It's under the goaltender, and it looks like he's pancaked it as Armstrong and Carter are banging away down at the side of the net.
Maybe a quick whistle there, huh?
Another chance for this line who trying to get pucks to the net. Great job by Julius getting up there. Maybe a quick whistle. I couldn't see the puck. A lot of chaos down there. A lot of hair too with Viliaggi and Carter. And you see some of these Fury players, of course, they've got the flowing locks as well. No, Julius just can't keep that in. Oh, stop on it. Julius follows up. He picks it up. Little dish. Tries to get it wide back to Julius, who joined the rush and read that play and jumped up on it.
Strong puck support here.
And Julius is all over, keeping pucks in. Strong plays, jumping up. As the play comes now down low on the wall, and Armstrong's pinched off. This puck stays alive down there. Carter, Viliaggi now swarm it. Armstrong comes in to help as he pulls the defender out of there. Viliaggi spinning and dishing. Backdoor. Ofterheide heads up. 10 different kinds of smoke he's throwing. Armstrong gets it, just tries to throw it in front, and he's gassed as he draws a cross-checking penalty, I believe. Yep, they give him a cross-checking penalty. And Armstrong was straight-legged. He looked like a baby deer on the ice, just battling at the end of that shift. This line's given some hard shifts, though. They're in the trenches, they're digging, they're fighting, they're keeping plays alive. And now they draw a penalty, so it'll be Wu, Real Sproul out here, Georgie, up front. We'll see what they can set up with Merlot and Star on the back end.
Big power play here in the third. See the Penguins pull even here, too.
Yeah, 9:24 on the clock, a minute and a half penalty for cross-checking, and we got some guys out here fighting over who can get that big one-timer off and set up in their spots as Real takes it up top and Merlot slides down the wall. He looks across the seam and finds Wu in the back door. Great job by the goaltender to stay with it as Real vacated to the back of the net instead of hanging out in that back door spot. It would have pounced right to him. Penguins do a good job to re-corral this puck and reset up as Wu attacks up the wall and then comes streaking down that flank with a shot towards the net. It hits a body and Fury goaltender squeezes it and shuts it down. Way to stay with it does number 0 in net for the Fury. You don't see that often, number 0.
He was equal to the task there. Great puck possession by the Penguins and getting some shots on.
And he stayed right across to that cross seam pass to Wu as it made its way over to him from Merlot and made a heck of a save. We know Wu can rip the puck, and he did, and he'll be there and make a big save to keep this game in their favor. Ofterheide now up, takes his chance at getting in the zone, and you know, everybody runs into the referee, and good thing this puck got up on its edge as it'll get down in behind the line for an icing. If that puck is laying flat, I think it gets caught up in the snow, and White has himself a shorthanded breakaway. Puck luck is everything, as you talked about. That thing just rolled up on his end and made its way for an icing, and we'll see as Star and Kaminsky come on with a secret handshake. Never seen that as they step onto the ice mid-game. Let's see if it works.
Physical play by Ofterheide there with the ref. Ofterheide, the only Butler Valley dog here on the Penguins team, former Butler Valley player.
Now these kids from all over the city joined to put on the gold helmet here for the Penguins as Shub enters the zone with 8 seconds left on this power play. Evans streaks, gets to the middle, bumps it back door. What a save and a read by this Fury goaltender. He wasn't confused or mixed up by the little touches in front of the net as it comes back door, and what an opportunity and a sprawling save. We've seen Clutter at one end with a massive save, and now back-to-back here for the Fury.
Kaminski down low, vacated his point, almost had one back door, but Fury goaltender was able to get across and make the big
When you're in tight, you got to go upstairs. It's the old saying, and if you would have elevated a little bit more, that would have been top cheese. Instead, we're still here, 1-goal game, Fury in front, 7:40 on the clock here in this final and third period. The Penguins look to even it back up again. They haven't led at all here. It's either been tied or the Fury out in front by 1 goal, staying in reach as it's deflected by Kaminski. And Evans, he's got some open ice, and they're tracking back to try to catch him as he just puts it in on the net and then follows in to get the rebound and start things off offensively here. As Shub is now on it. Paris comes over in support, moving his feet and just throws it out front. There's Evans as Julius is down in front. He can't bump it to Julius, just gets tied up in his skates, and now Paris back on it again as he surveys the scene and circles back into the corner, drops it to Shub. Shuby right through to Evans, backdoor. Could not get all of that as it bounces in behind the net, and we saw this goaltender flop it over. Did he get a piece of that again, or did it just duff because it was a bouncing puck and rolling? And puck luck rears its head again, this time in favor of the Fury.
Evans right there, back door. Got a stick on it.
Yeah, it just found its way to him, didn't it? It just kind of like, you could see he's open. You just hope it was going to hit something and bounce to him, and it did, but wouldn't lay flat, wouldn't give him an opportunity to put that one in. And Ofterheide and Julius are out here with this Filiaggi line. We'll see if they can go to work after a chance right there. Armstrong steps in, gets in the way. Carter jumps on it. He takes it down. He tries to jump it to the net. Armstrong jumps on it. Carter right there in support. They've got 3 guys low down in and around the net. Filiaggi, Armstrong, Carter. Julius right there, and he sends it up into Carter's jersey. He finds a rebound. Armstrong crashing in. Carter laying in the crease. They're unable to pounce on the puck, and it's kicked out. Now the Fury do get it out of their zone. It's been in their zone for a long time here due to the power play and extended offensive shifts by the Penguins. As they go D to D up top to try to get a shooting lane. Armstrong challenges, forces back down the wall. Julius is on him with support there from Filiaggi. Battles continue down here. It's 2-on-2 battle. Armstrong shrinking down the wall. As he just get out of his reach, it's held in the zone and thrown back in on net. Out front, and it's blocked by Ofterheide. What a block right there. Nicely executed play by Campbell and White, and I think that might have been labeled top shelf. That Ofterheide not blocked it. D to D, they're stretching the zone here. This is what they do, and they get defenders tired, and now it's another battle up the wall. Armstrong pokes it. Does he get it out? He gets it out. They're off. He just tries to chip it ahead to Filiaggi at speed, but the Fury is good skating team, structured team is back and defend and get in a tough area and see how they get it to the weak side, George. They get it in trouble, they're in trouble, they get it out of trouble, and they get up the ice together and good support.
I love seeing the Penguins wingers pressure the point in their own zone. They say the point is breakaway city.
Oh, White with a chance in front, blocked again in front. Yeah, you block a shot up high. We saw Shub do that. He was off on a 2-on-1. Shot through right there and a good scoring opportunity. And I'll tell you what, Preston Clutter, have yourself a day, kid. Another big glove save.
Only been beaten once so far this morning, and it was a wicked wrister in the first. Oh, and then there was the
rainbow flipper over. Tough luck shot on that one for Clutter, but yep, just 2 have gotten by him. The flipper doodle rainbow shot, not as memorable, I do agree, as that short side 2-on-1 ripper. White behind the net, looks to center. Real takes it from Wu. And Real stripped by Campbell. Campbell, as I've mentioned, he's all over the ice, offensively, defensively. He makes really good plays, a really crafty, smart player. White walks off the wall with a shot. Kaminski takes that off the ankle, and that might have stung the old farm boy a little bit there as he hangs in there now, and he's skating it off, as they say.
Kaminski, known for being a gritty player.
Ooh, look at that little fake shot, inside, outside. Weight transfer, all the stuff you like to see. Is Penguins are looking out of sorts, looking maybe tired, trying to sort things out on their own end. They got guys running all over the ice. Sproul coming over to Real side, Real's down in the D with the corner with the D. As these guys will go to work here, making it happen, and it's bumped to the back door, and this line cashes in.
You could feel it coming.
Yeah, it's just too much running around. You run around on this line especially, and the Fury do a good job, as I said, stretching zones, D to D plays, moving around, and you get chased and you get out of position. It's just a matter of time before those breakdowns do happen, and the puck is bumped to the back door, and it's slammed home.
You can't get the puck out of your zone. The Fury will make you pay, and they did there. 3-1 Fury.
Yeah, this Fury team, George, they're pretty good. I enjoy watching them play. They move the puck around real nice, use each other well. Hard team to play against, defend against. That goal just might be the backbreaker. We'll see if the Pens can get anything going for a big push here in the final three. We've seen them come back a few times this year, down a few goals. I believe it was in Chicago for one of them. They stormed back. They had to pull the goalie and call a timeout. They used every trick in the book. It was like, who wants to be a millionaire? Phone a friend. I think they phoned a guy.
Bodies all over the ice right now.
Fury team's just controlling the play now.
It'll be interesting to see which Coach Conway does here down the stretch. Does he pull the goalie? What do you think?
I'm sure we'll see Clutter coming to the bench. 2:20 here in the third period. 3-1 Fury.
Bigliaggi line up next.
They have enough. Only line that's gotten a goal and created some good opportunities is Shub here at the end of the shift. He'll look just to get it in. Looks like it's going to be icing on this play, but they'll get the change in and be a D-zone face-off. I'm sure we'll see if this line can get it puck possession off this draw. Georgie will try to look to have Clutter likely come to the bench and get the extra attacker up the ice as they shuffle in the lines over there. Evans seems to be the next man up. They'll look to be taking Clutter if he can get there. Face-off one, Kaminsky on it as Fury jump and poke it, and they lose possession and they take control, and here they go to work. Support, little bumps to each other, puck possession, even a little dangles as they get it out front. And there's a shot and a block.
Bigliaggi hit up high off that face-off. Looks like he's in a little pain here.
Kaminsky up to Armstrong. He bumps it. Is he gone? He's going, and there's back pressure on him right now as he tries to center it and get it over to Carter, who was with him. Great back check by Fury right there. 19 on the play. Carter all alone. Armstrong comes over to get on the battle, get on the puck. He falls down, and Bigliaggi does have the puck. He throws it out front as Ofterheide was crashing down, and there's Kaminsky right here. He gets it. Does it get through? It does, and it's loose. Armstrong pokes at it, and he's tried to cover it, and it's bumped out of the zone. And the Fury saying, we're not messing around. We need a line change. We're getting it all the way down, and just has enough to get there for icing as Armstrong and this line oh so close on another little battle around the blue paint.
1:09 left. Do you think the Penguins coach will call a timeout here?
Yeah, we're looking. There it looks like he's not. They pulled Clutter. Clutter is out of the net. The extra attacker is on. Here's Shuby with the puck. Puts it in, and a good job by this goaltender. Very smart. The ref does not blow the whistle. It keeps the play alive and keeps this clock ticking for the Fury as they get up ice, and it is a goal. He drains it from the red line. Think back to that play by that goaltender to keep the play alive and keep that clock running and not give the Penguins a chance to set up again on a face-off and get organized as they get it up and out of their zone. You see the puck execution too, right? Like, you know, they get it from their goalie, D to D, up to the winger, cross ice to the weak side. They get it out of trouble. They're out in the neutral zone. And that's the insurance marker that'll sink this game.
Scoreboard reads 4-1. I'm not sure it's felt like a 4-1 game. Penguins have have held their own, but just haven't been getting the breaks.
Yep, they weren't able to get anything to go. You've got to think this Fury goaltender would be getting first star accolades the way he's played here today, and some incredible saves. There were spurts from the Penguins and trying to generate offense, and he shut the door. 15 seconds left on the clock. Ofterheide behind his net as the Fury look to just get this game to the finish line. As Evans trying to streak up the ice, and White was there to break it up, and here's the D to middle, and there's the Fury execution and skating and support. One final shot at the buzzer, Georgie, and Clutter knocks it away, and it's 4-1 Fury.
Great effort, and
Wait, do that again.
Another opportunity.
Yep, they'll get another crack later today. They look upset here as they line up for the face-off line, and another crack this afternoon, another crack at it tomorrow. I'm trying to find my phone here. I do have the schedule in my pocket for everyone on our broadcast right now that's looking for it before we cut it off here.
Shout out to the whole Cinnamon Swirl team here. Quite a setup.
I know, you get to see it. You get to see it. 4:30 Eastern time, Pittsburgh time, as they'll play the Fury again right back here at UPMC Lemieux Cranberry. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you this afternoon on Cinnamon Swirl TV.